The reason why you don't read your Bible is because you don't want the responsibility of having to be consistent, and you don't want the responsibility of having to change your life. The reason why you don't go to the gym is because you don't want the responsibility of having to be consistent, and you don't want the responsibility of having to change your life. That's the reason why you don't take those endeavors, because you don't want to be consistent. If you only had to do it once to reach your goals, you would have did that shit yesterday. You be doing it right now. But the fact that you have to put in work and lay bricks day by day, day by day, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year, for the rest of your life, the thought of that intimidates you, and you be like, I'm gonna just put it off. And then you end up never doing it. Then you wonder why your life is shit. It's because that you're afraid of being consistent. You don't want to be consistent. You don't like consistency. You don't like the fact that you have to change your life. You want to live arrogantly, and you want to just live for you. You want to do what you want to do. You don't really believe in, you want to believe in God, but you don't want everything that comes with it. You don't want everything that comes with it. You just don't. You want to pick and choose. You rather be a reprobate and just hope that you have enough time. But what if you didn't? What if you die today? What would you do? I mean, you can't do nothing. You're dead, you know? Imagine dying, but you still have your consciousness, and all you're going to have is regret. Imagine the moment you realize that you're not about to live after this next minute, and you're like, damn. Imagine if you did everything you could, and then you're about to reach your demise, and you're like, yeah, there's nothing more that I could even wish for. Like, I tried my best. But the time I had, I know I was late, but I still tried my best. And now I got to be content with transitioning. But you're afraid of consistency because you don't want to change your life. You don't want to put in the work. You don't want to read your Bible. You don't see the purpose of it. You don't think you have to. Christianity taught you that you don't have to read in order to go to heaven. You think you read enough when you was younger. You thought just because you was taught what you was taught when you were younger, and you built a foundation off that, you built the foundation of what somebody else told you, you think that's good enough, but it's not. And the more, if you actually sat down and humbled yourself and read when you didn't feel like it, because no one feels like reading, right? The zeal or the drive or the determination to read comes later. But in the beginning, nobody wants to read. We don't want to read anything, let alone the Bible, right? Once you do that, and you keep doing that, you're going to find yourself wanting to do it. You think people who are gym rats, you think they loved it their first day in the gym? They didn't know what they was doing. They was mad sore. They was sore for a week after their first real workout. And now look at them. They doing Russian twists, eating kale on cutting boards and shit. Now they love it, you know? Same with God. Why do you think people are so happy when they read the Bible a lot? Why do you think people are so happy, even if they don't even know the real truth? But the fact that they put in work to their knowledge so much, like they have a different type of calendar. That ain't gotta be perfect. Why do you think that is? Because God gives them that joy and that light to the best of their knowledge, to what they know. You know what I'm saying? Based off what they know, based off their experience, God see them put in some type of work, and it changes the way they are. But you'll never get that if you're not consistent. You're afraid of consistency because you don't want to have to do it every day. You don't want to read the Bible because you don't have to be consistent. You don't read the Bible because you don't want to change your life. You don't better yourself because you don't want to be consistent. You don't better yourself because you don't want to change your life and be held accountable for it. And that's why you don't grow. The birds are out today. It's my favorite weather too. Cloudy with no rain. Happy Sunday.